So the MAJJE thing sparks off.
It started
I
trending.
didn't know that it was so gross or so catchy. As soon as I finished and walked out, I started getting, my phone was buzzing. And I remember people calling me and I'm panicking. I have to report to my headquarters. My headquarters is first my husband. I told him, darling, I don't know what it is, but everywhere I'm hearing, Ogunomona, ANITE, Ogunomona, Ogumo.
It is unbelievable that the Minister of Investment, I think, Evelyn ANITE, has come out to say that he regrets putting out the statements that they have the MAJJE. Once upon a time, Evelyn ANITE, when they were removing the age limit, I think, he came out to say that nobody can defeat General Kaguta Museveni, and it's because they have the MAJJE. The MAJJE means that they have the wrath force of the army. Now, when he was doing an interview with NTV, he came out to say that these things backlashed on her to an extent that he lost his seat as an MP. It was because of, partly because of those statements, and that he received a lot of negative sentiments from the public. Evelyn ANITE is now a minister. Okay, before I go forward, I want to give you a flashback of when he said that they have the MAJJE. Here's a tape.
So support. For us, we don't go looking for support. We are the party in government. We have the support of the MAJJE. If I want to make it very clear that we have the support.
That is Evelyn ANITE. So I'm now confirming that even people serving in the NRM, they know the bad things. Just that some of the time they don't want to come out and speak. I normally watch documentaries of people served in various regimes coming out to say the actual truth. And what pains me more is that they don't come out to say the same things when they are still in government. Evelyn ANITE came out to say that those statements were so unfortunate that he wouldn't have said them in context as she was saying. So in this episode, I've come to talk about why Evelyn ANITE is coming out to say that he regrets saying those statements, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the certain materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. And if you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sula Mawagari. There's a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. First of all, Evelyn ANITE is a minister right now. Is one of the proposers of removing the age limit. And when he was doing an interview with NTV, he came out to say that the unfortunate statement she said that they have the MAJJE was blew out of contention. And for me, it buttresses my point of saying that very many people who serve within the NRM, they know inside their conscience that what they are doing is wrong. Because no sane Ugandan can still support General Kaguta Museveni. No sane Ugandan can come out to say that they are not supporting transition, most especially when the problem of Uganda is party transition, because ever since our independence, we've never gotten a transfer of power from one person to another without the fighting force. So when he was doing an interview with NTV, he came out to say that it was so unfortunate. In fact, he said these statements.
The words now, time in the city. So anyway,
The MAJJE thing
so the MAJJE thing sparks off.
It started
I
trending.
didn't know that it was so gross or so catchy. As soon as I finished and walked out, I started getting, my phone was buzzing. And I remember people calling me and I'm panicking. I have to report to my headquarters. My headquarters is first my husband. I told him, darling, I don't know what it is, but everywhere I'm hearing, Ogunomona, ANITE, Ogunomona, Ogumo.
So,
I don't know what they're saying, but everybody is saying. Some people are saying this is so bad. Now, again, Chankwanzi experience. I became an enemy to all those who are in the camp. From being a darling, and everybody saying what you've done is bad. So I become a leper again. So
did you imagine, like you said, that you didn't know that you had done something gross? Do you believe it was gross?
That is Evelyn ANITE. So you clearly see that when he was protecting his statement of we have the MAJJE, he did it boldly, not knowing that he was under fire. It's just now that she's coming out now to say that very many people called him her. And for me, I suspect that it is the reason as to why they even voted him out during the NRM primaries, because the voters saw it as if he has the army to be their MP. Okay? And I highly bet that he is going to be in the next cabinet, because normally General Kaguta Museveni picks ministers who have at least served 2 terms in parliament, who have come out to show their psychophancy at a higher level. When he came out to say to be the forerunner of the remove the age limit, her and MAJJE, they gave him cabinet position. But those cabinet positions normally are not given forever. They give you once or twice. Then if you don't come back in parliament, they will always remove you. So all those serving within the NRM must understand that we are under a family rule. They must understand that the problem of Uganda is transition. And we are no near transiting from General Kaguta Museveni. The only thing is now, General Kaguta Museveni is planning his son to be the next president. And that's not a transition. It's not a transition. It is a succession. Our problem has always been a transition. Okay? Coupled with factors of the military being in our politics, I see 90% of the chances that we are going to slide back as Sudan is right now, because two factions are fighting. One is equivalent of the SFC, the Arab PF, something like that. One is equivalent of the army. And we've always seen this in our history. We've always seen this in the political history of our country. So it is incumbent upon all those serving within the NRM to understand that in a sinking boat there is no winner. I won't be surprised that after General Museveni is gone, and he's going anyway. In the next one election is going to be 82. He's living in a bonus years. He will go. Very many people who served in the cabinet will write memes saying that they wanted General Museveni to go at some point, because in the world such people are always there. Because maybe they want their jobs, they still want to be in power, they still want money. They don't come out to say these things when they're still eating, which is so unfortunate. NRM members and those supporting the dictatorship must grow balls, because we are sinking as a country and everyone is going to pay the price. Of course, that's my opinion. Do make comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on YouTube channel, employee would subscribe, like and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.